Hey everybody, it's Millie with Crafting in My PJs. Long time no video, unless it's to show something I have on Etsy. Well, my entire crafting area has completely changed. My daughter and her two sons have moved in. I have lost my crafting room. I am now kind of in my dining room. So the Cockatoo and the Amazon, they are right there next to me. You're going to hear them even more. I am so sorry. And when I talk, they think it's time for them to make noises too. And there's two little cute felines. Let's see if I can show you right there. So I'm sure they're going to come over here and try and see what we're doing too. I have also lost some of my video equipment. We do have a new microphone now, so I shouldn't sound as bad as I did on the last video. Today, I think I'm going back to some junk journaling kind of thing. I was over at Barnes & Nobles, and we have bought a couple of these. These are these paper. And they have a couple of different brands. This one was called the Witchcraft Collection. It's out for the spooky season. And it's a kind of paper pack. I'll show you in a minute. They are a little on the pricey side. This one is $25. They go anywhere from $25 to $35. I was able to get it a little bit cheaper because a friend of mine has the subscription, the Barnes & Noble subscription. And so we have purchased another one, and she and I have played around with making a junk journal using this paper pack. So what comes in it and what would you do with it? Well, you could do so many things. If you're a card maker, there's a lot of card making. There's stationery if you want just to do the vintage handwriting kind of sending out letters. There's things in there for that, but just your basic paper crafting. There's a lot of themed papers in here. The little seal here tells you that it includes stationeries, bookmarks, stickers, wrapping paper, gift tags, and more. And I have found the cats broke my my stand that I am used to using, so I'm using my husband's, and I'm not quite used to his. His tips over easier. So I'm going to kind of just quickly go through and show you they all are pretty similar as far as what's included. It's just different themes. And then we're going to talk about like making some different projects. So a lot of themed paper in here. And so the books themselves, I did turn my board around so it's not upside down anymore. So they're 10 inches high by 8 inches wide, so 8 by 10. And the pages are perforated, so you can just snap them out pretty easily. Pages they're thin. They're not really cardstock, but they're not too thin. They don't tear easily. Now this page is cardstock because it's like a postcard type feel, and you'll have a few of those in there. And then some like fold in half type cards. You could use these as a bookmark too if you wanted. It does have a fold line in the middle, but they would make a nice, you could cut them in half and make tags with them, which is what I might end up doing. And then some lined paper that's mixed in as well. Different styles. They do have this one. No, not lined. There you go. There's the first fall of the video. I told you I told him his was not weighted well at the bottom. Like my one that broke was weighted at the bottom. And then some envelope paper. So they had quite a few of those. Some round stickers that if you do use the envelopes, you could use as closures. But if you're a decorator, like, junk journaler, you could decorate with them. And here are some square labels, so sticky labels. But then the back of the page is decorated, so you could definitely use that part too. It's not wasted. Here's some tags, and so that's on cardstock. And then here is a notebook, a book that has note paper in it. Some more of the same, some stickers, some more decorated paper. I'm not sure where the wrapping paper is in this one. Here's some more cardstock, and then this might be the wrapping paper. Yes, here's the wrapping paper. Now, in another one that I played with, I took the wrapping paper and I did cut it up. But in this one, we might use the wrapping paper to make a cover. Some more cardstock. There you go. And here's my receipt. So you can see I spent, it was $25, and you get the 10% off. So all told, it came up to $24.69 with tax. So, so there you go. So what I wanted to do with this particular book, the last one I just did a junk journal using as much as I could out of here, and I'm actually not finished it yet. But for this particular one, I wanted to see how many projects I could do just with this one book. So the very first thing we're going to do, or I'm going to do, and you're going to do along with me, or watch if you like, if this is your jam, as my granddaughter likes to say, is we're going to do different projects using the items out of this book. And we might add one or two just crafty things in our stash. And so the first thing I thought about was this notebook. So it has a book, and in the book it has lined paper. Decorated paper, but lined paper as well. So like, you know, a notebook. So the first thing I thought is I would like to make a junk journal using this notebook. And I want to take it apart. I don't want to just use what came out of it, though I could. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to make our junk journal. I am going to make my junk journal 2 signatures. So I'm going to take out this stapler right here. So I'm going to grab, I did grab some, and I don't, yeah, it will be enough. It'll just be enough. I grabbed some 12 by 12. Oh, it's actually 12 and a half, probably 12 and a half by 12 and a half. Yep, 12 and a half by 12 and a half cardstock. I save it off of scrapbooking paper packs or things like that. I just save these kinds of things in my crafting stash. We're going to use this as the base for our cover. So our cover is a little bit stronger. We're going to give it probably, let's see, if we put our signatures in, it would be we would have 1 inch left over. Yeah. So we're going to probably give us a 3/4 of an inch spine. So that'll give us enough room to sew in, and we are going to sew into this one. We're trying to use different techniques for different things we do. So we'll sew in 2 signatures. So I'm going to take this book, I'm going to split it up into 2 signatures. I don't think I'm going to add any. I might add maybe 1 or 2 more papers out of this book for each signature, but I have to count it out. I'll let you know in a minute. And then we're going to add decorations to the signatures to give everything a little beef, and we're going to cover our cover both on the outside and the inside, probably with some of that wrapping paper, because it's big enough that we can cover without having to do too much piecing together. If I didn't want to use the wrapping paper, I could use 2 sheets of uh, printed paper out of here for the front and the back, and then 2 more sheets for the inside and the outside, and then like 1 more coordinating sheet for the binding. So I'm going to leave you for a minute. I am going to go and get a paper cutter. I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to get my binding kit, and I think that's all I really need right now. And I'm going to decide how many pages I want in each of my signatures, and if I need any more pages out of here. And if I do, I'm going to go ahead and pull those pages out before I come back, and we will get started. All right, see you in a few. All right, so let's see where we stand. Took the pages out of the book, separated them. There were 12 sheets. Separated them into 2 piles, 6 and 6. Did not really care much, except that the one that says this notebook belongs to, of course, that will be our first signature. I took 4 pages total out of the book. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see, you'll know because they're smaller. Here they are, because I folded them in half. So 4 pages that would look okay, turned landscape, and put 2 in each signature. And then I did go into my paper stash and took 4 total sheets of coffee dyed, and then I'm not sure what this is. This might be avocado dyed paper. So 2 coffee dyed and 2, I assume, avocado dyed paper. So 1 in each signature, so 2 more. So I added 4 sheets just to give the signatures a little bit more bulk, and also to give them some differences so that when we add things to them, they'll be nice and varied. And the pages are not all exactly the same as far as width or height, which is good. And I did have to trim down the coffee dye paper about, I think, 1/4 of an inch up here. So everything's ready to go as far as signatures sewing in. Not ready to sew in yet. As far as the, this was what I cut off of the, was it 13? And I don't know, you have to, the first part of the video. The other part of this, I cut off the extra. I scored to make the spine. So there's our spine. Spine is a little bit more than 1/2 an inch. A little bit more would have been better, but this is what we have. This is going to fit our 2 signatures beautifully. They will fit in there. We will have some room to add some extra. And what I like about this notebook is there's a lot of lined page paper. So it can actually really and truly look like a journal or a notebook that you would be writing in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to see about covering this. There, in that packet, there are 4 sheets of wrapping paper. These are the 4. I ruled these 2 out only because they actually say Halloween. Well, this looked Halloween to me, and this says Halloween, even though there's some pages in here that say Halloween. So that gives us the skulls right here with the flowers, and that gave us these darker purple type flowers, which I kind of, I think I'm going to go with that. The back of the, the measurements for the wrapping paper, it's not really large wrapping paper. So if you were wrapping a gift, it would have to be a small gift. It's approximately 18 1/4 inches by almost 14 inches. And the other side is a solid piece. So I am going to do, oh, where'd it go? Where'd our cover go? Where'd our cover go? I just had it. It's got to be under. It is under. So, yeah, there won't be enough to do the outside and the inside, but, and I almost think that I want to do like the cover, the front cover, the back cover, and then maybe something separate. I would like to do something more flexible. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. For the spine, just because it does a lot of opening and closing. We might just cover, and we might just do some lace or something to cover up that spine. In addition, we will Mod Podge to give it some strength. And then what I did do is I pulled out 2 more pages from the book. Here they are here. To cover on like the inside. I don't know why there's 3. I don't know why I pulled 3. I'm not sure. So I like this one. It said, I put a spell on you. And I thought maybe that would be a really nice kind of inside cover. And then they had, I thought this was kind of cool. And it would kind of be nice on like the back cover, even with this white piece here with the flowers. You could even do it upside down and then have like a pocket here. So to cover those inside and outside. Now, this is the cover that was originally the notebook. I'm keeping a hold of this. I can't remember why, but I kind of had an idea for it. And I don't, oh, I have to get another stand. I really do. I don't remember what I had planned for it, but I had something planned for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cover the cardboard, and I am going to do it off camera so it doesn't take up too much time and you're not sitting there watching me glue. And I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like, and we will sew those signatures in and we'll see what that looks like. And then we will kind of end this video and we'll come back and with some pieces from the book made. Well, I mean, there's not much to make. Some pockets and some belly bands and some things to decorate the inside. And we'll add some lace and things, lace and buttons and things that, you know, just out of my stash, just to sparkle it up a little bit and put it all together kind of in a second video, and then decide in that second, at the end of the second video, what, just kind of a teaser as to what will be our next project. All right, so I'll come back and I'll have the cover glued together and we'll be ready to sew in our signatures. All right, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so we are down to sewing in, and I think the grandkids are outside, so I'm hurrying up to try and do this before people come in. 2 signatures, 3-hole signature, pamphlet stitch. So using black thread, I'm going to have to do something so this doesn't look so obvious, these holes. I Mod Podged everything. Everything's still a little damp, and I ran out of Mod Podge. So I tried to Mod Podge what I couldn't, what I was going to be. Yep, there we go. Another, oh, here they come. Continue. Okay, we are going to try and finish this while Aiden does his homework. Connor does his homework. So 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I think we're still on here. Do your homework. Get your homework out, Connor.
Which one?
I don't know which one. So let's put this one in here. Thought the black thread was quite appropriate. Let's see. Let's pull.
I don't have homework.
Oh, I think you have homework.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Do I need to read to see if you have homework?
Nope.
Nope. Mom's coming to see if you have homework. He says he doesn't have homework, Mom.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
Oh, no homework because it was parent-teacher conference.
What?
All right, that's one. Let's put the other one in.
These are weekly logs to tell me how you've been doing in school. You haven't. You've only had one day where you got in trouble.
Oh, that's pretty good, Connor. Whoop.
Is that good?
That is good. Only one day in trouble? I think so. I think that's pretty good.
The cats and tails are together.
Did you find anything in the spooky store? Yeah?
Reaper costume I want.
What costume do you want? I'm making a spooky book.
I want a creeper costume.
What costume did you decide?
Raw!
Well, wait, what costume is that?
A creeper costume.
Oh, a creeper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, I know.
What is a creeper? Wait, I don't gotcha. What's a creeper?
Oh, I want to show you.
You're going to show me? All right.
I wish, it's on the tablet, but I can't.
Oh, okay. It's on the tablet?
Yeah.
But you can't go on the tablet.
Yeah.
Do you have to go take a bath?
I want to show you. Where's Mom?
She went outside.
Oh, what?
I don't know. Probably to get stuff out of the car.
I'm gonna check.
Okay, you go check. I don't know what a creeper. Oh, a creeper from Minecraft. That's what he's talking about. A creeper from Minecraft. Don't let the dogs out, please. We don't want to go chase them.
Mom, I want to show Mimi a creeper.
The creeper from Minecraft.
Okay. Move.
Can I show it?
Yes.
When? Where?
I don't know. How did you plan to show her?
What?
How did you plan to show her?
Oh, on an iPad. He said.
Thank you. No playing on it.
All right, to be continued. I'll be
No
right
playing
back.
on it.
Okay, well, everybody's now in bed and sleeping, I think, or close. And the birds have had it. And I'm tired too. But the book, the shell of the book is finished. We have the cover. We have the signatures sewn in. There you go. And here's the back. The wrapping paper does have creases, but we will do some decorations on the cover, so that'll cover that up. That's it. Next video, we will do decorations for the pages and spruce everything up. And I will have most of the decorations already ready to go, and we will just put them in because everything's already done in the book. We don't have to make tags. We don't have to make cards. We don't have to make any of that. We just have to take it out of the book and then put it into pockets. So we will do all of the decorating on the next video and then decide what the second project will be. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up if you don't mind, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.